current PM, Mr. Narendra Modi was his secretary called me. I went to his chamber. Narendra Modi sir has said me only two sentences. Never disturb the people who are doing right thing and the good things, and never spare the people who are doing bad things and harming the society. We did one raid in Ahmedabad.
Okay.
There was one fake saint. He was selling some TBT herbal medicine. There are a lot of devotees coming to that ashram, and that saint was selling the medicine at very absorbent cost for diabetes, for the asthma. He was pretend to saint, but he was not actually saint.
You must be directly working with lot of decision makers from the industry, like managing directors of the company, the CXOs of the company, directors of the company, and you must be also like having very good relation with them, right? So was there any one particular moment where you had to compromise on the relation maybe, but had to take a decision which was adhering to your regulatory compliances policies?
In those times, I never looked for any relation, personal relation or relation. When I took over as FDA commissioner, I first thought was in mind, look beyond the borders. So I learned a lot of good things from US FDA, Health Canada, MHRA, US Pharmacopoeia.
COVID was one of the toughest time for India and for the entire world. How tough was it and how did you manage that situation? What is that one pain that that haunts you? So today we have with us Dr. Hemant Koshia. I'm very honored today and I'm very excited to learn from our Commissioner of Gujarat State. So Sir has been leading this position since January 2009, right? It's been more than I think 3 decades he has been into the industry, and we'll know directly from his voice that how he has set up the vision for the Gujarat, where Gujarat contributes to 33% of the complete India pharma manufacturing turnover, right? And it also contribute to up to 28% of national pharma exports. So yeah, so welcome to Dr. Hemant Koshia sir. We are really honored, and so I'm really excited to learn more from you.
Thank you, ma'am. Starting from my childhood, I hail from a small village in Saurashtra region. I have my primary education up to 7th standard in my small village. There was no high school, but in those times there was a scheme of the government of Gujarat and the government of India, NCRT. So those guys, those students are rankers in the taluka level, can have access to the higher secondary education in one of the best and finest school of the district, and they also award 1,000 rupees scholarship per annum for next 5 years. So I was a recipient of that NCRT scholarship in standard 7, and then I was got admission in one of the finest school in Bhavnagar, because I belong to Bhavnagar district. In Sanatan High School, I did my 12th up to 12th standard, 8th to 12th standard in the Sanatan High School. And again, it was one of the finest and the biggest school of the Bhavnagar. And from that, I after 12th, it was a higher secondary. After the higher secondary, I pursued to pharmacy. I did my B.Pharm from LM College of Pharmacy, Ahmedabad, one of the premier and the oldest pharmaceutical institution of India. It was started way back in 1947. So it was privileged to have a pharmacy education from the India's premier institution like LM College of Pharmacy. I did my B.Pharm in 1983. Then I joined master course in the same institution. I did my master pharmacy from the LM College of Pharmacy. Then after I joined industry as a chemist in some leading industry of Gujarat. And I worked almost 1.5 years as a chemist or plant head in Gujarat-based company. And in October 86, I joined this drug inspector post through direct selection by Public Service Commission. It is a class 2 gazette officer position. and I was posted in northern part of Gujarat, that is Mehsana, as a drug inspector, where I worked almost 3.5 years. Then I was transferred to some other districts, northern Gujarat, then Ahmedabad, and again headquarters. And in 2000 there is again there is advertisement for the direct recruitment of the joint commissioner. So I got through that examination, and in 2001 I was directly posted as a joint commissioner. Because hierarchy is in Gujarat, the entry level is a drug inspector. Then if you perform well, then you are promoted to senior drug inspector after 7 to 10 years. If you work good in a senior drug position, then in next 10 years you elevated to assistant commissioner. If you are doing good job in assistant commissioner, then you are elevated to deputy commissioner. And from deputy commissioner, you can promote to the joint commissioner. So I was fortunate to jump almost 4 level in the very young age. And I was fortunate to work very closely with the commissioner in those times. 2001 to 2008, I worked very closely with the FDA commissioner, the then Commissioner Dr. S.P. Adeshra. And I learned a lot of good things from him, and how to balance with the team, how to support the good people. And my tenure, then 2009, again, 22nd January 2009, I was promoted as a FDA commissioner. And till September 17, almost 17 years, I served as the head of the department as FDA commissioner. So almost 38 years of my regulatory pathway.
It's almost like 4 decades.
So this is how I have been working as a FDA commissioner of state of Gujarat. Here I was looking after the food and pharmaceutical both, because it's a FDA department. So we are a team of food safety officer and the food vertical. We enforce the Food Safety Act. We also look after Drug and Cosmetic Act. And my job is to safeguard the public health by ensuring the safe medicine moving produce among the boundaries of the Gujarat.
And I think so you hold a very crucial role where it comes to the food and drug part of the society. And your decision definitely shape how the industry is moving, how the companies are producing, manufacturing, and of course the public health matters a lot here. So sir, like start from the childhood till the commissioner's journey. Of course that has been wonderful journey with lots of experiences you must be having. But let's go back little old, like in your childhood, right? And can you tell us from where you have got this vision that I should be on the regulatory side and the decision making body and not on the industry side?
So as a young child, I was in a small village known as Chogat. I used to go sometime with my father in Bhavnagar district, because my village was having almost 5,000 population. There is no medical or chemist shop.
5,000?
So if sometime we need some medicine, or then we have to travel to Bhavnagar, almost 36 kilometers away from my village. So I used to go as a young child with my parents to Bhavnagar. And my father used to buy medicine from his renowned chemist. And as a young child, I was looking after how they are picking the medicine, reading the labels, and writing the bills, and supplying. So all this thing as a young child, this medicine and the pharmacy and the medical shops were in my mind.
I used to look at the lollipops when I used to go to chemist. But yeah, so from from the chemist shop, you have got this vision that that is something
medicine,
which attracted
pharmacy,
you,
medicine,
the medicine and pharmacy. But then, of course, coming up with your own pharma company, or producing your own drugs. So that also could have been a career that you have chosen for. But when you go to the regulatory part, it becomes more stringent, and decision makings becomes you are a body who's regulating everything. So how that inspiration has come?
So as I mentioned, I got higher education because of Government of India and Government of Gujarat has given me the scholarship, NCRT scholarship, 1,000 rupees per year. That was enough for me to stay in a boarding school, hostel, and boarding, lodging, food, everything.
Right.
So it is an obligation of the society to impart my education. So I thought rather to go to the private, let us go to the government, let us work for the society and the government. That is how I was inclined to join the FDA department. And the entry point was in those times is only the drug inspector post.
Right.
And luckily I was selected through Public Service Commission as a inspector.
So sir, like of course now we have come to know your journey till being this at this role. Can you tell us, like, you know, the journey of building FDCA Gujarat? So since 2009 January, it's been 16 years, right? So, and of course Gujarat is India's one of the most respected state regulator, right? And so what you have inherited, what you have built, and what do you think, like, you know, when you entered, what was the first most important thing you have found that this is a problem and I need to change that?
So when I was elevated as a FDA Commissioner of Gujarat, so the Department Promotion Committee has cleared my file and selected me among the 4 Joint Commissioners as a Commissioner. Then file moves to the government for my posting, the various departments like Health Department, then the General Education Department, then the Chief Secretary, the Health Minister, and for the final posting it goes to the Chief Minister's signature because the state held position. So when in those times, 2009, the then CM and the current PM, Mr. Narendra Modi was the Chief Minister, and his secretary called me, CM sir wished to meet you. I went to his chamber and Narendra Modi sir has said me only 2 sentences. Dr. Koshia, I am giving you one of the important position and to look after the 2 important industries of the Gujarat, food and the pharmaceuticals.
Correct.
I have 2 expectations from you. Never disturb the people who are doing right thing and the good things, and never spare the people who are doing bad things and harming the society. So these were 2, and keeping 2 principles in my mind, I worked throughout my career, and these 2 are the guiding principles and the force behind me. And I was given the free hand to take any actions against the black sheeps, whether it is in food or the pharma. And I always having the balanced view for those people who are doing good, those who intentionally don't do wrong things, those who are not indulged in the spurious and the counter medicines. And those are the good people. We as a always act as a facilitator and supporter and handholders. But those who are having bad and not good intention and doing substandard drugs, spurious drugs, and playing the life with the people, and where we have act as a hardcore regulator and never spare anybody. And even my tenure and my working, government has never interfered and never asked me, Koshia, let him go.
Correct. Interesting, sir. I think those 2 important learnings that you have had is one is, you know, don't stop.
अच्छे लोग को परेशान मत करना, और बुरे लोग को छोड़ना नहीं. Yes.
Wonderful learning. And I think this is also a very important factor that any human being can adopt to. Of course, like, we all have some kind of power, and we should keep motivating the right people and keep pushing the boundaries of those who are not following the right practices. Yes. So sir, you must have been conducting lot of inspection, like your team must be going on the ground. So what are the patterns that you see on the non-compliance side, and what separates world-class manufacturers from the rest?
So we have a team of inspectors around 100 in the field, 150. And there are a lot of plants because we regulate pharmaceutical, allopathic drugs, cosmetic, homeopathic, Ayurvedic, medical devices. And many times there is a small or minor deviation and want of knowledge, sometimes manufacturer may not be following. I am talking about some early days.
Correct.
So many times we are issuing them notices, ask them to comply. Then again company reply to us, we have complied this point. Again we examine that file and the reply, and we are closing and taking some departmental action.
Right.
And while doing so, we are wasting a lot of our energy and manpower to just inspection and finding some minor queries and regulating them. So we thought, why don't we have a training?
Yeah.
So we have emphasized more on the training.
Correct.
We started imparting training to my own team and our stakeholders. So we did lot of training program for our industry people.
Yes.
So once they are aware of the rules and regulation, they hardly deliberately derail or violate it.
Right.
Once we have imparted training, the compliance was much higher. That was my experience. So training is always a tool that brings the quality culture and the compliance culture. Yeah.
Right. So, sir, you mentioned that India has more than 1,000 WHO GMP compliant facilities, correct? But despite Gujarat having this, India is known as a pharmacy of world.
Yeah.
We have seen that, there are quality gaps that persist. Like when you inspect facilities, so paperwork is something that we can handle, but what is that one pain point that you keep seeing in the quality compliant area, and like what is that one pain that that haunts you?
Yeah. So deliberately spurious and counterfeit things are always on top priority and the pinpoints for us, because it harnesses the people's health. It's not good for the people, because it's playing the life of the innocent people.
Yeah.
So, but fortunately in Gujarat, the spurious drugs presence in the counterfeit manufacturers are hardly minimal, less than 0.02 or 0.03%. But they are always on our top priority, because they are the people who really damage the society, damage the people and public health, and playing with the common man's life. So we make sure that Gujarat should be free from the counterfeit drugs. Gujarat should be free from any plant from where this counterfeit medicine comes out.
Right.
So whenever in my tenure we come across very single digit number of the plants who have deliberately indulged in the production of the spurious or counterfeit medicine, and with a small evidence like a burnt strip found outside the factory, and we caught them and we have closed them and we have put them in the judiciary way for prosecution and everything.
Correct. Interesting. So sir, of course, while maintaining this compliance, you must be directly working with lot of decision makers from the industry, like maybe managing directors of the company, the CXOs of the company, directors of the company, and you must be also like having very good relation with them, right? So was there any one particular moment where you had to compromise on the relation maybe, but had to take a decision which was adhering to your regulatory compliances policies? Have there been any incident like that?
So as a public servant, because I am sitting on the public chair, I have to respect law of the land. So whatever on paper and based on the investigation, then based on the merit, I used to take action, the decision. And in those times, I never looked for any relation, personal relation or any relation. Though because they are not my enemies, but I have to take action if they are indulged in some wrong activity. So many times I used to suspend the license, cancel the license, and sometimes I used to prosecute the company in the larger public interest. And companies also, they also respect, because my decisions are always judicial decision and it's as per the law of the land.
Correct. But sir, have there been any one incident where maybe your moral values, your work values all has coincided, and it was like a tough time for you? How should I navigate this situation?
Yeah. So not as a FDA commissioner, because by the time I was very much matured, but when I was working as a field in the inspector, and we did one raid in Ahmedabad. There was one fake saint, like a saint. He was selling some Tibeti herbal medicine and was claiming music claim, toll claims, and though he was not having any degree, no qualified doctor, no medical license, no storage license, and there are a lot of devotees coming to that ashram, and that saint was selling the medicine at very absorbent cost for diabetes, for the asthma. He has picked all these non-curative diseases. And we received the complaint, and we indirectly checked all the product, and these were full of steroids and the allopathic drug related in the name of the Tibetan herbal drugs. So we raided that saint and seized all the goods. He was pretend to saint, but he was not actually saint. And in those time also, because there were a lot of VIPs and their families used to get medicine from that saint. So I received a lot of phone call to support and help them. But in those days, my commissioner and my senior boss, they supported me. And we prosecuted and we busted this counterfeit spurious drug racket in near running very close to the Ahmedabad city. And we successfully prosecuted, and I think it was because it is a religious saint, there was some pressure from some senior IPS officer, IAS officer, because they were their clients and they were praising the saint. Koshia, he is not like that person, but as per my initiation, he was doing a lot of good things, bad things, because we record a lot of thousands of prednisone tablet, asthma, steroid tablets, and we prosecuted them, and court has also given a verdict of high punishment to that saint.
So societal pressure was there on you.
Because I was at a young age.
Correct. I completely understand, sir. And I think recently I've been reading one book called Never Split the Difference. It was written by Chris Voss, and where he talked about the negotiation skills, right? And as a regulator, there must have been a lot of tough situation where you had to take a lot of tough calls. But how do you think, how this psychological and negotiation skills that you might have built in this process?
So I was fortunate to work almost 17 years as FDA commissioner. And during 17 years, I worked with the 4 chief minister, 4 health minister, 4 minister of state for the health, almost 10 health secretaries.
Great.
And diverse. So from them, I have learned a lot of good things, and how to balance my work and how to achieve my goal. I clearly learned from them. One incident I remember, my team has raided one doctor, and the doctors and one wholesalers. Their practice was to buy near-expiry drugs from the market at the very minimal cost, because they were also in next 2 months it's going to expire. And that wholesalers was selling that near-expiry medicine to one MBBS doctor. It was in Bhavnagar in Ahmedabad. And we raided the rackets, and the product was near expiry. Doctor where they stored the medicine were not having any wholesale or down license. So that was the violation of the law of the land. So we seized all the goods. Then they made a complaint to the then health minister that Koshia and his team are harassing us. We have valid purchase bill. We have the product are not expired. Still 1 month to go. And they are harassing and they are misusing their power. Then my minister called me, Koshia, he is not violating anything. And why you are harassing him? Then I gave the simple example. Out of seized goods, it was almost 50 lakhs plus goods we have seized.
My God.
One product injectable products going to expire. It was antibiotic in next month. Then I given one example with my scissored memo. Sir, he has purchased this 5,000 antibiotic injection which are going to expire in next 1 month. How and when he can use that MBBS doctor 5,000 injection within a month of time. So his practice was to change the expiry date or remove it and putting new and using that drug. So his intent was not good. My intent was to protect the public health. So Health Minister appreciated my work and go ahead, call I received from him. So this is how I used to convince my bosses in the larger public interest.
And I think that's very important to be vigilant on suspicious activities, even though direct things are not committed, but sometimes, as you said, the intent behind certain action needs to be known and corrective actions to be taken against that.
Same kind of action experience with another minister. It was in the food category. My minister politics never come in my work because they always trust me and my team that we are doing the right way in the judicial way. So in Gujarat, we used to catch adulterated ghee, the milk fat. So we caught one adultery. He was using soybean, palm oil, vegetable fat, adding the ghee flavor and color, and making a good packaging and claiming as a pure cow ghee. But there is hardly a single drop of cow ghee. It is all adulterated. We caught that guy, closed that factory. Then he ran away from here, prosecuting his own, and he started in another district. The same tactic, but now he is labeling as not as a ghee, but a fat for pujan purpose. But that pack is look like a pure ghee tin.
My God.
And that clientage was in rural area where people hardly understand and read the English. And was selling that again the same spurious counterfeit ghee, but to go out of the ambit of the Food Safety Act, he was writing, claiming with rebel, not for edible purpose, it is for pujan purpose, but giving the picture of Laddu, Lord Krishna, cow, and packed like a ghee. So the modus operandi was he was selling the same in the small villages because it was in those times 300 rupees per kg was Amul pure ghee, and he was selling same MRP but giving the used market discount to the distributor and the retailers. And retailers were pushing that spurious powdered ghee
because of the
to
bigger
the poor people because and they are saying that Amul is getting money off its own brand, but we have another pure ghee with reasonable rates. And that is how they were pushing the consumer. But we have seized the entire factory and ghees, and that guy with his advocate approached to the minister that Food Safety Commissioner and his team harassing us. We are not producing for the edible purpose, it is for pujan purpose, and they are using their extra power. The minister heard them, let them go. After they went out from his chamber, minister called me. Koshia, what is the issue? I explained, sir, this is the issue, this is his right, he is not edible. But ultimate intention is to sell this ghee as a edible to the poor people who do not know the English in the small town, in the villages. But then minister said, Koshia, how court will support you? Sir, I have understand the rules of food safety, I digested the rule, but the copycat has not understood that. But whenever there is some vegetable oil, he cannot put color in it. He has put and written color on it. That clause is enough for me to prove my case. And court has also fined that guy. And that is how we are catching the wrongdoer, those who are playing with the boundaries of the regulation.
Interesting. And I think like while you were saying that color was not supposed to be
allowed,
added.
it is prescriptive, prohibitory.
No,
in
so
vegetable.
this reminds me of in Hindi we say that chori ek galti kar deta hai chor, right?
Yes, yes.
Right. So that's very interesting, sir. Sir, now I think it's very important on day-to-day basis how things are going, and you have to be vigilant on them. But COVID was one of the toughest time for India and for the entire world, right? And at that time, the role of regulators, the role of commissioning body was very important, because we had lot of challenges, we had to expedite lot of things, and when we are producing medicine, it's very important that it has to be compliant, right? Can you tell us more incidents from the COVID time, like how tough was it and how did you manage that situation?
Right. So when the first case of COVID was reported in China, in those time, myself, my health secretary, my health minister, and the sector of pharmaceuticals, we have planned one visit to Beijing for one pharma, Gujarat and Beijing, some MOU for pharmaceuticals. But because of the emerging case of the COVID, we have dropped that idea to travel to China. Then first case we have detected from the southern part of India, Kerala. Then my government was, every government was sensitized, and as a technocrat, as a pharmacy students, because COVID was affecting on the lungs.
Correct.
And there was no medicine. So we thought we need a lot of oxygen to support the people, because once lungs were not properly function, then we need to give them supporting with the oxygen.
Correct.
So first, during the first case, as FDA commissioner, we have measured the oxygen production capacity of Gujarat, who are the licensed manufacturer, what is their capacity, and the data was with us. The moment first case came in the public media that Kerala has a positive case, then our chief secretary called a meeting of the senior officers, where I also invited. So preparedness, how to prepare Gujarat, because one case in the Kerala. So as a commissioner, I was university officer in that meeting, because it headed by the chief secretary of the Gujarat, where principal secretaries and the chief secretaries were there. But at the end of the meeting, I raised the point, sir, this COVID is affecting the lungs, and for that right now no medicine is there. But for supporting the lungs function, we need medical oxygen. And Gujarat has some 35 odd number of medical oxygen manufacturers and the bottlers, and we have a 1,450 metric ton per day production capacity for oxygen. So this is our preparedness from FDA side. So chief secretary has just taken a note of it. Next week, chief secretary has received the letter from Government of India. Give your measure your oxygen capacity in your state and share the data with us. Then chief secretary recalled that Koshia has mentioned 1 week before. Then he called me, Koshia, government asking me to map the oxygen production capacity of the state of Gujarat, and you shared the data last week in the meeting. Please give me. So I shared the data. Then next week, government of India asked all the states to make a nodal officer for the oxygen. So I was a junior officer, but chief secretary was knowing my think and thought in the sharing the data. He said, Koshia, from today onwards, you are a nodal officer for the state of Gujarat for the medical oxygen. In rest of the states, the NHM director, the IS officers and the senior officers were the directors for medical oxygen. But here, as FDA commissioner, I was made odd man out as a nodal officer of the state of the Gujarat for the medical oxygen. And we have handled a lot of things during this COVID time. And One thing, because in the first phase, there was no medicine, only social distancing, hand sanitizer, and the mask.
Right.
Those were the three
all the
measures one has to take. So mask was not part of the FDA because it was called the Drug Act or Food Safety Act.
Yes.
But again, I was asked my government that Koshia, you look after the mass production and make sure that it's adequately available. Of course, sanitizers were the part of my bucket with the Drug and Cosmetic Act. So hand sanitizer also we are monitoring. Every day we are measuring the data, how much produce, what is the stock.
Right.
Every day we are measuring. Once the number of cases are increasing in India, people start buying sanitizer, using sanitizers, and there is a shortage of the sanitizer in Gujarat. Because Gujarat being a dry state, people used to prepare sanitizer with IPA, isopropyl alcohol.
Right, right.
And for isopropyl alcohol in India, there were only two big, one big importer and one big manufacturers. Only people rely on the two people.
Correct.
And because that there is a gap of the demand and supply, the isopropyl alcohol, which was earlier available at 80 rupees per liter, that price went up to the 400 rupees per liter. And in spite of 400 rupees liter, it was not available.
Right.
There was a long queue. So I had taken a meeting with all my sanitizer manufacturers. They were saying, sir, we are ready to produce, but we are not getting IPA. Please help us to get IPA. Again, Minister of Commerce has put a price cap on the hand sanitizer.
Correct.
If you are producing 500 ml bottle, price cap was 250 rupees. If it is a liter bottle, price cap was 500 rupees.
Right.
If it is 200 ml bottle, price cap was 100 rupees. With this 400 rupees per liter, they were not able to commercially survive. But all manufacturers said, we'll make sanitizer with making a loss to support the public, but we are not getting it.
Right.
Then I thought, what neighboring states are doing, UP, Delhi, because they were not dry states.
Correct.
So they were using ethyl alcohol, equally effective as hand sanitizer.
Correct.
But Gujarat being a dry state, it is very difficult to get the permission and the permit for the ethanol to manufacture hand sanitizer. So I went to my health secretary. In those times, the Jinteri madam was the health secretary. I said, madam, if we don't relook to our policy, tomorrow there is a great shortage of the hand sanitizer and it's difficult to get it. I explained everything. She was immediately agreed with me. Right. What to do? I said, madam, right now we have to make exemption for ethanol to those having the drug menu license and having the license to manufacture hand sanitizers. Right. She was agreed. She asked me, give me Koshia note. So I prepared a half-page note. It was evening, almost 5 o'clock. I personally went to her. She put a sign. Then file was marked to the, because this prohibition, this alcohol issue is looked up the Home Department. Correct. So she marked that file to the Chief Secretary, Home Department, then Chief Secretary, then Health Minister, and the Chief Minister. That was the, because a policy decision. True. So she immediately signed. Then because otherwise file goes through PUN or some other source. Right. So because the larger public interest, I personally take this file and went to the house of the Additional Chief Secretary, Home Department. By the time it was almost 8 o'clock. I went to her residence. She was again Singh madam, because I am from the health department. That also freed from me because I am dealing with the doctors and hospitals and maybe carrier for the COVID. So I was given a chair in her garden to sit and wait for her. She was kind enough to also offer me a cup of tea and everything. Then with a long distance, she said, what is the purpose? I said, ma'am, I want your autograph. Correct. What autograph? Madam, because it's policy decision and we need to relook to our policy. Yes. Then she asked me, Koshia, under what prohibitory section I can release this? I said, madam, I am not expert in the Prohibition Act and rules. Yes. For Drug Act, of course, I know all the sections, the rules. Then he telephoned to one of his joint secretary
Okay.
and asked him to come to his residence. So joint secretary, after half an hour, came to his her house. Then he gave some section 143. She immediately put that section, and she signed.
Right.
Then file was marked to the chief secretary.
Yeah.
By the time it was almost 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
I went to with the same file.
Okay.
To
On the same day.
to the bungalow same night to
Yeah.
the house of the chief secretary. In those time, the chief secretary was Mr. Anil Mukim, senior IS officer.
Okay.
And because he was doing my work of oxygen, everything.
Right.
So when I went to his bungalow, the gatekeeper said, because bedroom light is on, sir is in bedroom, now I cannot send the file to the bedroom.
Correct, correct.
You come next day.
Okay.
So immediately I put SMS
To the sir.
chief secretary.
Okay.
While reading my SMS, he called me, Koshia, you write with your own handwriting that chief secretary has accorded the sanction and agree with my remark and move forward.
Yeah.
So immediately sitting over there, I telephoned Nikki, she said, approved this file.
Right.
By the time it was 10:30, and before I go to the minister's bungalow, minister called me, health minister.
Okay.
And in
That's
those times, same day, Trump was the president of US the first term.
Correct.
And there was a viral video. US has a wonder medicine, hydroxychloroquine.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I have not heard about this, but my health minister said, Koshia, have you seen that video of Mr. Trump about this medicine? Because US has some drug.
Correct.
But by that time, Trump outspoke this hydroxychloroquine.
Yes.
We have gone through 1 week ahead.
Okay.
That European doctors' publication that he has used this hydroxychloroquine as an off-label use to 80 patients. Out of 80, he could survive 72 people.
Okay.
And this is a drug of choice when there is nothing is available.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have a software, all DMLA, all manufactured data on one keyboard. So within a week time, we have all the data who are the API manufacturer of the hydroxychloroquine, who are the formulation manufacturer of the hydroxychloroquine in Gujarat. So out of 3,000 companies with laptop, we got everything. We have telephone individual, taken the stock, what is the stock, and we have directed, don't distribute or export this stock till further order from FDA. So in those time almost some 700 crores tablet stock was there, some tons of materials were there. So the moment minister said, I have gone through video and I called back him. Sir, we have a stock of hydroxychloroquine, this 7 crores of tablet, this tons of material can produce further 7 crores of tablet. You order me, it's my duty to give you at a given point of time. He was very happy. Trump has a wonder, we have a stock of it.
Right.
So CM, the then CM, Mr. Vijay Rupani, he unfortunately passed away last in crash of the flight. He was sitting with him. So he said, Koshia, whatever you tell me, tell to the CM. Same story. CM was also very happy because Trump has a wonder drug, but we have wonder drug stock in hand.
Correct.
So they are very happy. But once the happy talk was end, I said, sir, I want your approval and one file. Then they said, Koshia, tomorrow you bring at 11 o'clock in assembly hall because assembly session was also on with limited manpower. So I sent the file at 11 o'clock in the assembly session. And 11:10, the receiver put a sign, CMJ put a sign. And 11:10, I got back the file. With me, with approved. Then I sent that file to the Home Department because they are the nodal agency to give the direction, the circular. And by 3 o'clock, Home Department has come out with a circular that during this demanding situation, those who have the drug license to manufacture the hand sanitizers, they are exempted from this prohibition act and rules. They can use any number of liters of the ethanol. And ethanol was fully available at 60 rupees per liter, industrial ethanol. And within, I think, less than 20 hours, we have intervened and changed the state policy. And in those times, People were struggling for the hand sanitizer. Even the Goa drug control were asking for the hand sanitizers from me. Some Rajasthan drug were asking for me to supply some hand sanitizer to Rajasthan. But we are in lacking the short supply. But intervention of the policy at the right time in the government support, including the CM, we are not in the short supply. We are a surplus and we have given to the neighboring state. And lot of crores of bottles we export from the state of Gujarat. So this is one of the finest policy intervention at the right time to look into, and this is how the government is supporting. And there are a lot of stories about the oxygen, the declaring the oxygen carrying vehicle as ambulance, because there was a lot of locking period and waiting period to enter in the city. But once it's ambulance, then freely movement. So we have reduced the transit time. So a lot of incidents.
I think that was like very challenging and tough situation where we had to take lot of on-call decisions. So sir, during this COVID time, we have lot of strengths of Gujarat and India, right? We have also seen couple of vulnerabilities, right? But while working in this tough situation, what do you think that one rule or one system or one learning that you have got? Because of course this was the complete shift, I would say, for the entire governance side, that how quickly we have made COVID vaccine also, right? So what was that one learning you have learned during this pressurous situation?
So madam, during COVID time, it was a very tough time. I was staying in Ahmedabad and my office at Gandhinagar. When I was traveling to Gandhinagar, it's 30 kilometers away from my home. I hardly find any vehicle on the road. That was a situation, totally locked down. Sometime I find one police van or an office also. We are working with a handful of officers. And we work very hard, looking day and night, without looking day and night, without taking any break even, continuous for 3 to 4 months continuously. And thanks God, because we have a lot of interaction for people, good work. We have not contracted this contamination. And one good thing, when rest of the India and the people were in dire need of the remdesivir injection. Because in the second wave, remdesivir was there. Because in the first wave end, Gujarat has come out with the remdesivir in US. He has licensed in 7 Indian companies to produce that medicine, including Hitro, Cipla, Mylan, Zydus, and so on. But because of it was emergency use approved medicine, the expiry was given very short by DCGI to all those 7 companies. So they have never kept any stockpiling, because expensive medicine with the short expiry. So whatever they have produced was consumed in the end of the first wave. In the second wave, the we can say speed was very fast, doubling time was very less, and people and doctors were aware of the remdesivir injection. And they were asking remdesivir. But remdesivir production cycle itself is 21 days. Because first 7 days it takes to lyophilize the drug and fill in the vial, and next 14 days for steady testing, because it's injectables. So everything goes well. Then after 22nd days, that product come in the market. So my government has also put order to one of the company of Gujarat under rate contract. 5 days went, company failed to supply that medicine. Then some doctor make a complaint to Chief Minister that Gujarat-based company is producing remdesivir injection but selling to other state. We have put order, 5 days passed, but they are not replying to us. CM was very furious. In the core meeting where I was one of the member, he telephoned to the MD of that company, and then MD explained everything. Sir, I am not selling the drug to any state. We have received your order. Your order is under execution. Production is on, but production cycle is itself 21 days. If everything goes well, then after 15 days, I can give you the quantity of medicine. Then phone card दिया CM ने फिर मुझे पूछा CM ने Koshia, whatever the company owner said is true. I said it's true, sir. If he's selling without testing, it's somebody dies or something goes wrong,
right.
who can blame?
Right.
So it's a pharmaceutical, it's a life-saving drug. Nobody can release without testing.
Right.
But in those times, the Food and Drug Laboratory government lab, my lab was having the high-tech machine that is known as a rapid microbiology testing, where we can test steady testing within 3 hours of time.
Okay.
And I can do 60 sample or 60 batches at a time.
Right.
We purchased that system way back in 2016
right.
from Biomergio, Lyon, France.
Yeah.
And I used to test for food articles.
Okay.
Because when I take food article and wait for 14 days, that food article may exhaust in the market and there is a failure of preventive action. But the same principle I can use in the drug, but it was not official in Indian pharmacopoeia. So no company was using that.
Correct.
So I explained my CM, I have machine and method, but it is not approved for the drug.
Right.
But as a scientist, I know it can equally work for the pharmaceutical also.
Right.
Then he said, who can approve it? Government India, Ministry of Health.
Right.
Immediately CM asked our health secretary, talk to your counterpart,
okay.
and why don't they approve our system in
Right.
this demanding situation?
Right.
Immediately our health secretary, Jayantri madam, talked to the Union Health Secretary, Preeti Sudhar madam was there.
Right.
Then Preeti Sudhar said, I have conveyed to DCGI. In those times, DCGI was Dr. Vijay Somani.
Right.
So I received a phone call from Vijay Somani at midnight 8:30.
Okay.
कोशिया सर आपके पास जो रैपिड सिस्टम है मुझे उसका राइटअप शेयर करो ना. I shared the write-up,
Okay.
email it at 9 o'clock. But government is also acting very proactively. At 11 o'clock in the night, same day,
Yeah.
we received the Indian Pharmacopoeia circular
Okay.
that in this demanding situation,
Correct.
you can use this rapid method and release your product. But all 7 companies, they were looking where is this rapid method.
Right.
It was only with the Food and Drug Laboratory Baroda.
Right.
So next day morning, all the vice presidents of the all leading companies, they rushed to my office.
Okay.
They asked me to test their product because they also want to give in the market because there is a lot of demand and
Right,
people were dying out of medicine. So in this demanding situation, we have tested more than 400 remdesivir batches of all 7 companies in a week of time, and where people were needed the medicine, we made it early access to the people.
Yeah.
And that government machinery and my 4.5 crores worth of system was very useful to the citizen of not Gujarat but India.
Correct.
And after that, in 2022 IP edition, that rapid method made official by Government of India. And again, new IP 26 is official in method.
Wow.
So this is also one of the important inputs from FDA Gujarat and my lab people, which has turned situation of the nation, and where people were dying out of medicine and they died need early access to the medicine to the possible. Yeah.
So sir, from this story, I think I can take out one learning is whenever the situation is tough, of course we have to make some strategic decision based on our knowledge or based on the limitations that you have, but how efficiently you can work on that. And that is what something like COVID has taught us, how we can expedite the process, how we can make impossible things possible. Right. And of course, like your role was very crucial and very important in this scenario. So sir, like quickly wrapping up with our questions. So if you have to give one key learning to the young audience that are watching this podcast, what would that one learning be? Like keeping the textbooks, keeping the trainings and everything aside, what is that one important quality do you feel that the young professional should possess?
Yeah. So when I took over as FDA commissioner, I first thought was in my mind, look beyond the borders.
Right.
So I learned a lot of good things from US FDA, Health Canada, MHRA, US Pharmacopoeia, and within the nation also. I have a lot of interaction with the US FDA, Bruce Rothstein, almost 7 different directors. I work very closely with the CEO of the USP and Roger William and his team, and I learned a lot of best things. though we have a different set of rules and regulation.
Yeah.
But as a regulator, my prime job is to safeguard the public health by ensuring the quality of the food and the pharmaceuticals. And for that, I did a lot of hard work.
Right.
Keep on learning continuously and try to give my best to the society.
Yes. So I think that's one key learning that everyone can take up is look beyond the borders and learn from it.
Yes, yes.
It was really wonderful, sir, talking to you. We have gathered a lot of insights and like a lot of life lessons, I would say, and the very interesting experiences that you have shared. So looking forward to, be in touch with you, sir. Yeah, it was really, really nice talking to you, sir.